Hey everybody, today's Fit in 5 can use a weight if you would like one, but you're also going to need a chair as well. So grab your chair, grab a dumbbell or a weight if you have one and you want one, or do it without. Either is fine. Come and join me. So let's move the chair to the side. I'm going to set 5 minutes on the clock, and we'll just start with keeping this knee soft and moving through the hip. Let's do the other leg. Fab. Now if you just stand in front of the chair and just have a swing across the front of the body, you can keep the toe down for balance if you want to. And change legs, out and across, or swing the leg. Fab. And just push your bottom back. Just feeling the back of the legs a little bit. Keeping your chest up, and then pushing a little bit further just to stretch those hamstrings out. Keeping your shoulder blades back and together. Okay, just lift your knees, and then circle out and circle back. Do the same on the other side. Lift your knees for me, circle out and circle back. Okay, let's get the timer on. Now you can do this with or without weight, either is absolutely fine. Just make sure that you sit with your feet the same distance as your hips or as the chair legs. And you can use a weight to add a little bit of extra to this. Let's get the music going. So I'm going to hold a dumbbell. You don't have to, you can do it without, it's absolutely fine. Give you some adaptations. So we're going to really spread the toes, shoulders back and down, push up through the legs and squeeze your bottom and come down nice and slowly. Try and push your knees to the corners of the room and get your little toes connecting with the floor or the corners of your shoes. So this is going to strengthen up your legs and your core. Really squeeze the bottom, stand tall. Keep your shoulders down. And if you want to add a little bit more at the halfway point, you can always press something above your head. You could have 2 weights, 1 in each hand, or hold one like I am. See if you can get your head to pop between the gap so as your ears and your biceps are next to each other.
20 seconds rest.
Well done. Now we're going to do the same thing. Maybe start without the weight for this one. I want you to bring the feet closer together. Spread your toes on your supporting leg. This one, I want you to imagine that there's like a hot plate underneath you, not to push. We're going to put all the weight in this one. So you're going to drive through one leg and slowly sit back to the chair. So you're pushing up through a single leg. So we're really working on strengthening this side. So just push. You can exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower. You could always just place your heel down, or if you want to make this more challenging, we can add a weight to it, or we can even take it to another level and take the leg off the floor. Really working on stability and core strength and lowering as slowly as you can.
2, 1, 20 seconds.
Fabulous. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, you might want to start without the weight to begin with. See how this knee joint feels, bring it centered. This one's going to be light as a feather on the floor. Shoulders down, belly tight. Are you ready? So we're going to take a deep breath in and push and stand, lowering slowly, taking all the weight in that single leg. If you want to lift the foot slightly off the floor, you can. And we can also add a weight to this too. So just take the version that suits you. It's very challenging to do it with the foot lifted, and it takes quite a bit of practice. But you can start with the toe down, with the heel down, or just very lightly pressing into the floor. And try and slow the movement down if you can. Ooh, it's much harder to control it on the way back down. Brilliant. Okay, let's pop this one down, and I'm going to place it out the way. We're going to come to standing, And this time we're going to focus on the backs of the legs. You're going to hold onto the
4,
chair,
3,
push through the heel
1, go.
and squeeze the bottom and work the backs of the legs. Now again, if you want to add a little bit more core engagement, we do a swim leg Pilates styling. So reaching with the opposite arm, thumb up, lifting and squeezing the back of the leg and the bottom. And again, you can add to this by taking it to the side of the body too. So you're really working your glutes
2, 1,
and the sides of your legs. And the first time you did it, you were working your hamstrings and your glute as well. Back of the thighs and legs. Let's place the hands on the back of the chair. Feet fairly narrow, but not knees touching.
exercise.
We're going to sit back into a narrow squat, targeting the front of the legs.
Go.
Squeeze and come up and engage your calves as you raise your heels. So sitting back, try not to let your knees knock together and try and keep your ankles stable. You can let go of the chair if you want to, and you could also add in a weight for this.
Halfway
As you come up, you press, and squeezing the bottom helps you to stabilize. At the top is quite challenging with a weight, and it really helps you work on core strength and balance too.
3, 2, 1, 20 seconds rest.
There we go. Let's pop that back on the chair. That was fab. Well done. That would have really strengthened your legs and glutes. If you did that regularly, there'll be so many benefits for you, both strength, balance wise. So let's have a little stretch. What you could do here to stretch your thighs would be drop one leg, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your bottom, and you feel the length here. Of course, if you're able to and want to, you can do the standing stretch, bringing the heel to the bottom, dropping the knee in line, and then gently pushing your foot into your hand and squeezing your bottom for a little bit of extra stretch here. We'll do that on both sides. So choose which option feels better for you. And you can hold on to this for a little bit longer. We'll take a little stretch for the glutes and hips. So you've got a choice here. Again, you could cross one knee and pull that in towards you to stretch here. Maybe taking a look over your shoulder. This could be adapted to take the foot under the knee, sit tall, and gently hinge forward. Again, feeling the stretch in the hips and the glute. Again, you can linger longer. Let's do on the other side. Hug it in. Or just develop the stretch to here. See what feels good? Flex the foot to protect the knee joint. Make sure your foot is under your knee. Keep the chest up as you hinge forward. Slowly rise. We're going to take a little dive down and then come all the way up. Nice and slowly. Chin tucked into the chest. Big stretch. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done.